We are back. Today I got a good friend of the show with us today. He's been mentioned a few times on here. He is 1/3 of the Night Shift Football podcast. Sammy J, how are you?
I'm excellent, man. How are you?
Not too bad, not too bad. Sorry for dragging you in here at 9:30 on a school night.
I love it. I'm excited. I'm keen. I like hanging out with you when I'm not trying to.
Someone's got to.
When I'm not trying to beat you up on Port Road.
We can get into that after. There's a
Yeah.
good story there.
Yeah.
But yeah, training tonight because you are coach of Rezzies
Div 1 Rezzies
at Downs.
at the Downs.
How's that going? How was training tonight?
It was good. It was, it's hit and miss.
It's Rezzies footy.
Yeah, it's Rezzies footy. You got to do a lot of work to getting everyone buzzed up. But
That's all right. That's all right. What's it like to be finally in the Heaps About Nothing studios?
I'll tell you what, it's daunting. I'm very excited, but it's also, for those that only listen to the pod and don't see the visuals, it's basically like there's a camera up here, there's a camera over here, there's lights everywhere. It's like a Hollywood soundstage.
Hollywood production on a shoestring budget.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, as I said before, you're 1/3 of the Night Shift Football podcast, Australia's best football/soccer podcast. Tell me about it. Tell me about your pod.
Well, I will go with we are one of the longest running now.
Whoa. How many eps?
I've done 111 European episodes.
Yes.
And then because we do 2 episodes a week, but we don't count it as a new ep because we do separate Adelaide United ones that aren't in the pod count. But yeah, gone 2 years. It's been good. It's fun. I don't know if anyone listens, but it's fun.
I don't know if anyone listens here either, mate.
Yeah.
So what, covering all things European soccer, local soccer?
Yeah. Europe, we try to cover mostly like the big leagues in Europe. So obviously everyone wants to hear about the Premier League. Everyone wants to hear about, well, I don't know if everyone wants to hear about it, but I like talking about the Italian League, German League. So for those that don't watch it, they can catch up a bit there.
Now, we used to have a sports segment on this show.
I'm aware.
And some people said it wasn't reliable. I don't know where they were getting that sort of, I don't know where they're getting that from. Could we get reliable information from your podcast?
I would say that 70% of what we say is reliable. I don't know. It depends. You'd have to ask the other 2 guys. Sometimes they can be a bit erratic.
So there's 2 others. Who else is on there with you?
We got Tommy Fort on there.
Yep.
And who's a Leeds Meltdown fan. He'll lose it. And we've got Cooper who, well, he's just Cooper. He brings all the Googling that we don't want to do.
So we got big Leeds fan. What happens on the pod if Leeds lose that weekend?
What usually happens is I ask him before we record and say, I go through the list of the games and we're like, which ones should we talk about? Give me a yes if you want to talk about it. We get to Leeds. Nah, doesn't want to talk about it. We start recording the pod. We're going through and then Leeds, Tommy, you don't want to say anything, do you? And then off we go. The tinfoil hat's out. It's conspiracies.
It's real world's against us sort of thing.
The world's against us. It's a conspiracy for the big 6.
So whose idea was it to start pod? When did that come about? 110 weeks ago.
I think it's something that I've wanted to do for quite a while. It was just a matter of finding the time because it requires a little bit of investment to get going.
Yeah.
And not that you're not in it to make money, you're just in it to have a bit of fun. Mate. But we just had to get the timing right. And then eventually I just bit the bullet and was like, let's go for it.
You're preaching to the choir about money, mate. Yeah. We are thousands in the red. We are. I need to take out a small loan.
We keep selling these, boys.
Yeah.
And you'll be fine.
Oh, I did have that circled. I did brush past that. What's it like to finally get your hands on a stubby? And would you like to buy one? Because there's no freebies around here, mate.
I did offer to buy you one last week.
Yeah, but we keep getting drunk and then
we keep sinking a few at United games and it doesn't quite happen. But I'll get you that $10. Don't you worry.
Since we're talking about it, get straight into it. Can you tell me the story about when we got drunk at a United game and you almost belted me?
You say we, it was you. You got drunk at a United game.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure if we go right back to the start, it's, because I was the Dezo.
You were the responsible man.
I was the responsible one. Had a big week, a bit tightly strung maybe, wound up a bit tight, mixed with you disappearing at halftime to go in a corporate box. I believe.
Oh no!
And then
free frothies.
Free frothies. On the way back, we're heading back to the car park, and I always park in the middle of Port Road, as you know.
Yeah.
And There was some antics on the road.
You say antics. I say a massive gap to run across all 4 lanes.
On reflection, I feel like you perceive my version as the car was millimeters away from hitting you.
Yeah.
Whereas your version is
There
the
was a
car was
paddock.
a kilometre away.
So there was something in the middle.
It's probably somewhere in between.
So to fill in the gaps, I did sprint across thinking we could get to the middle. Sam said, no. It was almost like test cricket when someone goes for the quick single. You've tried to send me back and I've gone all the way across.
Yeah.
And then we've been stuck at the same end and then the batter's just clubbed the other batter with the bat.
I think...
is that fair to say?
Essentially, because I think the rest of us went to go and then you were...
Wait on, no.
In fairness, you got to the middle of the road and then you came back onto the road to try and lay the shepherd to stop us getting across. You did your best Byron Pickett and Rhett Bigland someone, knocked him out.
And left them on Port Road with cars going 80 kilometres an hour.
900 kilometres an hour down Port
that bit's
Road.
not right. That bit's not right. We're getting off track. I want to go back to the pod. It was you and Tommy at the start.
Yeah.
And then some bright spark said we need a third person. We need a Liverpool fan on this podcast. Whose idea was that and why?
So I wanted to get a third person. But everything goes through. I try to do everything through Tommy as well.
Yeah.
Because we've been mates for forever since we were at school. So we had a bit of a discussion. We just wanted a third one to get on to do social media stuff, really, to make posts, make graphics on camera. Because Tommy and I are useless at it. I can't make. If anyone saw the first logo we had, it was like Kid Pics deluxe
How
style.
good was Kid Pics?
Hey.
How good was Kid Pics?
The eraser.
You're a teacher. Do they still
eraser.
use Kid Pics? Or
I
you're a
don't
high
think so.
you're a high
No,
school
it's
teacher.
not really. I'm a high school teacher. It's long gone.
Oh no.
Yeah. So we just got him on, and then after a while, we're just like, oh, you may as well. Do you want to join him on the pod tonight? And he did, and it felt a lot better with 3 people.
Yeah.
You know.
Except when you're not speaking about England.
Yeah, he doesn't contribute to anything else but Premier League. Yeah.
That's all right. I would do the same.
Yeah, I know that's the one most people watch. I'm the only one that watches any Italian stuff. So
What's the future of the pod looking like? Are we going full time, making bank, and quitting your job, or what?
the future is we just carry on the way we're going because we're enjoying it.
Yep.
I think, we're not too worried about anything else. It'd be nice to grow more, and we are seeing some slow growth, but obviously it's, ours is pretty niche. We're only talking about football, and it's hard to, take the piss and tell fun stories and stuff, So that's why I was so excited to come on here.
Yeah, we can take the piss all night,
Get a
mate.
bit looser, a little bit looser. I'm drinking, you've given me a double jack.
Yeah, so you're the first person that's come on here and not drank beer. Because I know you're not a beer man, so I bought you a Jack's.
Legend.
Not only just a Jack's, a double Jack's.
Double jacks.
How are you feeling about that?
Jack.
Jack.
I'm feeling real good. I haven't had one for a long time, but I'll never say no to it. Yeah,
Well,
definitely.
you didn't.
No, I didn't. Why would I?
I don't know. Scull it, mate. No, don't. We'll save that. Save that for later. Moving on. There's something I wanted to run by you. I saw a football story come across my desk a few weeks ago.
Slid across.
Yeah. In my office, and I was like, I'll wait for you to come on. We'll dissect it a little bit. So I want to know if you saw it, and I want to know your thoughts on it.
Okay.
Melbourne Victory striker Fernando Romero receives yellow card for taking a wee. Did you see this?
I did see this.
What happened there? Is it that straightforward, or can we?
I think it is that. It might as well be that straightforward.
Have you seen anything more ridiculous?
Probably, but it is bizarre at that level.
Yeah.
That's pretty ridiculous.
So what happened? How did?
Well, I guess he needed to unleash
Yes.
some urine.
Yes.
And didn't he tell the referee he was leaving the field. He just did.
So he didn't do it on the pitch.
No, he ran down the tunnel, I believe, didn't he?
Yeah.
He ran
It
down
was something
the
like that. So I've got and he ran down the tunnel while the game was going.
Yeah.
Took a wee.
Yeah.
Ran back on.
Yeah.
Or first asked for permission to come back on.
Yeah.
Comes back on.
Ref's like, where you been?
Gives him a yellow card.
Yeah.
That was one of the craziest yellow cards I've ever seen.
Yeah.
But I've got the rule here.
Here we go.
A player is cautioned if guilty of entering or re-entering the field of play without the referee's permission.
Yeah.
It's not childcare.
No.
Hello, Ali Reza. Can I,
Mr. Reza?
can I go wee?
Mr. Reza, can I please go to the toilet? And then what? He has to like sign his diary or something.
Sign a diary, so you go down,
In case he
come
goes down
back.
the tunnel and there's another referee and sees
Oh,
him.
Mr. Fagani,
Why aren't you on the pitch?
10:24, going for
Yeah.
number ones.
Yeah.
Is that what they do to you at work? At school?
Yeah, we have a slip book where you
Yeah.
write a movement slip to say where they're going and what their expected return time is. So if they get caught.
Expected return time.
Yeah, I don't fill that bit out.
How do you know if it's number ones or twos?
Oh, I don't ask, you know.
So that's not like
You tick locker, toilet, other. And you just,
what's
see you
other?
later.
What could other be?
I don't know.
Meeting.
I don't know. Who knows? All sorts.
So what happens? Do you put down the expected return time, or do they?
Oh, I do.
Oh, okay. I was about to say
I
they
do.
just go, half
Yeah.
hour. I'm doing number twos.
Yeah.
I did a wee on the footy field once.
Did you?
Yes.
Wow. What? Let me picture. You've dropped the knee.
Drop the knee.
Like you're on one knee and it's
Yeah.
out the side of the potentially some
shorts.
splash on the knee and
Yeah, I've had worse on my knee.
on the far wing, no one around.
Centre half forward.
Centre on the edge of the square.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay.
I didn't get a yellow card though.
Nah, well,
I'm just not
neither
allowed.
should you,
I'm just not
really.
allowed near schools now.
You gotta go. It's just- yeah, I'm not sure I'm allowed to be talking to you.
Nah, probably not. Guilty by what's it called?
Association.
That's the one. So it's got me thinking about weird things that we've
Yeah.
seen on sporting fields.
I like it.
One that's not so much weeing. A few weeks ago, I can't remember if I told this story on the pod, but I got a free against, or it was a 50 for impersonating an umpire. Did I tell you about this story? Have you heard this?
No, but I'm so keen to hear it.
All right, so imagine this.
Yeah.
Playing footy, some blokes lined up at 35 metres out on a 45-degree angle
As you do.
from the other team. And I'm sick of people do the same sledges. It's like,
Yeah.
chewy on your boot.
Shoelace undone. Never works.
Oh, shut up. And then, so I just go, play on. Anyway, the dude, I think I told this a few weeks ago, but I think the dude shit himself. It actually worked. And he
Yeah?
started running off, but it also worked on the man standing the mark.
Oh no.
And he's just ran straight at him and tackled him.
Yeah,
and the ump's gone, well, you can't do that. That's 50.
You were too good at it.
I was too good. I should be an
Too good
umpire.
at. Don't do that.
Oh, I can't stand him.
Nah, hate them.
Is there a ref ump in any sport that's switched on? Got their brain screwed in?
Off the top of my head,
I couldn't think of
no.
one.
Look, I don't go out of my way. I'm pretty good on the sideline with umpires and referees,
I'm not.
but internally, I'm gonna blow a brain cell or something soon. Like,
You know,
just gonna-
I'm a big booer, as you said on your pod.
yeah.
On your pod this week.
You love a boo.
Cooper's told the story on your pod this week. We're at the Adelaide United game,
Yeah.
and they got pumped.
Yeah.
There was no heart. They were disgusting.
nothing.
Anyway, they do their victory. Oh, their fucking loser lap.
They walk
They
around. And
clap the fans,
Oh,
and then
thanks for coming.
everyone was like applauding them. Like, oh,
Yeah.
you tried your hardest. And there's me at the top of the stairs.
Do it as loud as you can.
Yeah, like a real loud boo as well.
Yeah.
And then Cooper was doing it as well. And then this bird turns around and goes, "We love them. We're here to support them, win, lose, or draw." And I go,
Yeah.
"I pay my money. I'm going to boo."
How did she take that?
I think she just turned around, eyes forward, love, I said.
Just didn't want to bar of it.
What's she going to do? Square up?
I don't know.
Fucking have it.
Honestly, don't know. I've seen all sorts in that, babe. You know. Can I also add to that as well?
Yes, please do.
Post game,
Yeah.
walking out,
Yeah.
you I believe you were also like all in for hating them.
Oh, I hated them.
You
The
know?
players.
And like, yeah, I was thinking about it this week, like, because my hockey team got knocked out this week in the Stanley Cup. Yeah. Got knocked out. Best team all season got knocked out first round.
Oh,
and
no.
for the first time, I think, in my life, I experienced not being annoyed or disappointed at the result, but wanting to physically assault all the players. I hated them. I had this hatred in me. I was ready to explode. And now I understand what you were going through Friday night. Hatred.
It reminds me of like the past few days on Twitter. There's been some jockeys posting posting like when someone messages them.
Yeah.
Oh, you cost me $220. You're the worst fucking jockey in the world. I hope you die. And everyone's like, oh, expose him.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be that. They're human as well. Fuck off. If you want to get paid above average human salary, you can get abused above average human abuse.
I'm not sure I 100% agree with you. I reckon there's a time and certain athletes.
Yeah.
I think, I think jockeys are
So
not exactly living the high life.
So let me give you an example. Bukayo Saka, a few weeks ago,
Yeah.
steps up to take a
bring
penalty.
this up?
Steps up to take a penalty. I know you're a big Arsenal fan, and you know there might have been a bit of hatred for you. He steps up to take a penalty. He steps back and does that thing where he counts his fucking steps, and then what's he do? He misses everything.
Misses everything. Doesn't even hit the target.
Was there hatred there?
I was so hate-filled. And I don't like feeling that way, but I was. I was like, pack his bags, get him off, send him to whatever lower division junk there is. I was so full of hate.
Because I noticed one of the first thing you did was Google his wage and screenshot it and send it in the group chat. And
Okay.
do you remember what it was?
What was his wage?
It was like a couple $100,000 a week or
Couple
something.
$100K a week.
To miss a target from however meters out.
Not far.
Not far.
Not far. How hard is it?
It couldn't be that hard.
Simply run up and kick a ball in the net.
Mate.
Difficult. Not difficult.
Oh,
Preaching to the choir.
I
again.
know, I know. But back to where we got a bit sidetracked there. Strange things we've seen on sporting fields.
Yeah.
What have you got?
All right, so I had a bit of a think. I kind of struggled with the strange things, but one thing I would like to mention is in football we see it, this new thing. It's not super strange. This new thing though, where a guy lies down behind the wall.
Yes,
I don't know how you feel about it, but like there was a game last year. It's amateur soccer.
Oh no.
Dudes watch too much TV. A grade game. We have a free kick outside the box. There's a guy lying down behind the wall. Free kick goes top corner. Perfectly. Why don't you lie down in the top corner, champ?
Have you ever seen an amateur soccer game when someone's put in a goal by going underneath the wall?
Oh, nah.
No.
Even at professional level, you have to be pretty lucky.
Even if you just put your toes down, surely you could stop it.
Surely it's going to take enough off it or something at least, you know.
200K a week.
You're talking they can't hit penalties from X meters out. They're not going to hit that.
Unless you're James Ward-Prowse.
You know, do a half jump. Don't leave a gap the size of a ball. Done.
Few other ones. I put the question out there this week. We got one from a couple of good friends. I was there this day, and it just reminded me.
Here we go.
We're playing footy. We're in a young grade, so we can probably let him off. But ball goes forward, pops up. He grabs it, running into an open goal.
Yeah.
Handballs it through the goals.
No, he doesn't.
I was there. I saw it with my own eye.
Just one eye?
No, it's both eyes. I saw it.
Saw it with both eyes.
This is under 13s.
But what's he thinking?
He's seen a game of footy before. Surely you just put it on your foot.
Surely.
And I don't even think it was through the goals. I reckon he did it through the points as well.
You know, at that level, under 13s as well, no one ever handballs it either. Everyone wants to just kick
Everyone
the
wants
thing.
to barrel it.
Just kick the bloody thing. He's handballed it through the goals. That's gross.
Did happen. A few others. Someone was dobbing in their mate who got in a fight with a 60-year-old at social basketball.
You can't do that either. Social basketball.
You would have seen it a few as well at social soccer, like indoor.
Yeah.
Some people just,
Everyone wants a fight, especially out in the north.
and you can spot them before the game as well,
yeah.
what they're wearing.
Yeah.
Some people just forget the social aspect of social indoor soccer.
Absolutely.
Have you had any fights at indoor soccer?
I've always stayed out of them, but there's people I've played with that have. Definitely.
And you just look at them and go, "You
I'm just
pelicans."
like, I don't have time for this. Even in adult soccer, when I was playing, I'm too old for this. I just want to.
The hardest bit's
have a
running
kick,
over there
you know?
as well.
Can I add in a couple?
Yes.
So I had one here just because I want to throw Tommy under the bus, my co-host.
Perfect.
On night shift. Pre-season for Anglevale 1 year, soccer.
Yep.
Playford Cup, we used to play pre-season, middle of summer. He's obviously had a big Saturday night. 5-10 minutes in, I'm standing in goals. I look up the other end. Tommy's just haunched over. He's vomiting his ass up. 10 minutes into a game on a Sunday morning.
Oh, no.
So you would have probably seen a few of them. Not completely strange, but I just wanted to throw him under the bus.
I almost threw up last weekend because we went out Friday and then I played the Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
I was.
You had a big one last Friday.
Well, I don't know where it came from. It was sort of like normal, and then one thing led to another.
Mosey.
We're at the Mosey.
Yep.
Someone bought shots.
Westlake's finest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I throw in my last one?
Perfect.
It's a footy one from back in my footy days. This is one of the funniest things I've seen. It's probably you got to be there, but
Yeah.
I remember this bloke in our team running down the wing in a paddock, picks up the ball, has a bounce, has another bounce,
Oh no.
running along, bang, the hammy goes.
Oh no.
And he's done that thing, you know when you watch soccer,
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
stops and they go, oh, and they put the ball out.
Yeah, yeah.
He's running with the ball and he's stopped. And he goes,
Oh no, you're getting cleaned up.
everyone stopped.
Oh,
One
fuck
guy in
yeah.
the opposition, he saw that. That was his time to shine.
Oh,
and as he's doing the hop,
No.
as he gets off the ground, bang, over the boundary line.
He's come in like edge with the spear.
He's come in full, like doing the like horizontal, you know, like
Yeah.
almost like the water boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Straight in.
Oh, that's
Brilliant.
good. I saw one of the last ones. It popped up in the group chat just before we came in here. Someone said they saw someone score a goal, and then on their way back to the middle, they threw up in the middle of the ground as well,
Yeah, that's pretty
and then called it a celebration.
celebration.
Yeah.
That's
Have you
a
seen
whole
some?
different
Have you seen
rabbit
some
hole.
dodgy celebrations?
That's a whole different rabbit hole. I think we teed off on one this week on our pod.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh yeah.
For anyone that watches the Premier League, Richarlison scored his first goal of the year.
I can't stand that,
I
man.
know you hate him as a former Everton man.
I didn't like him when he was an Everton man.
No. This pigeon dance thing. Only to concede 30 seconds later and lose the game.
But it wasn't just a pigeon dance in the 90th minute to win. They only scored to draw.
Yeah.
It was only 3-0.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a
disgusting.
winner.
And it was like a full shirt off.
Shush
Run
the
to
crowd.
Shush the crowd. Pigeon dance. And then, oh no, he's standing in the middle with his hands on his head as they concede. Hilarious. You
I
love
can't
to see
stand
it.
that, man. I can't stand that, man. All right, let's move on.
Yep.
Let's move on. We do this game, real fun game.
Yes.
You might be aware of it
I'm aware.
as a current listener of the show. We call it Phone Book Millionaire.
Millionaire. I've answered a question in this before. I got you one.
The sting didn't play then.
Oh,
No, I've got
Okay.
I've got it turned down.
oh,
I should try that again. No, wrong one. You can tell I've got new equipment here. Phone Book Millionaire. And let's hope that was the right one as well, because we haven't got headphones today.
well, it'll be
I
fine.
told you, Hollywood production on a shoestring budget. Now, for those who are new, Phone Book Millionaire is a game.
Yep.
It's a quiz, but we don't test your knowledge. We test your knowledge of the people in your phone book. So
Yep.
I ask you a question. You're not allowed to answer it. You have to think, oh, who in my phone book would know this question? But I wanted to put a spin on it today.
Okay.
I wanted you to use your co-host
Oh,
if they're
All right.
available.
one's working, I think.
All right, so we'll can him.
All right.
All right, so you can just use whoever. We'll just do regular rules. Whoever you think in
Okay.
your phone book,
Okay.
we'll get it. All right. Question number 1. What Premier League team has the lowest points total in a season, and how many points did they accrue?
Oh,
See, I reckon
right.
you'd know the team,
I don't.
don't you?
Nah.
Okay.
Got some ideas, but
All right.
yeah.
Who are you thinking about ringing?
I think we'll try off the pod. We'll try Cooper.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want me to call him? Is that how this works?
Yeah, you call
Or I
him.
ring him.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
it's your phone
I don't
book.
have his number, so we'll try the
No,
messenger.
do the messenger
Yeah.
chat. That's what we usually do.
All right.
Hello?
Cooper, you busy?
Nah, I can talk. What's up?
Excellent. You're on Phone Book Millionaire.
Oh, that's a fucking disaster.
Is it a disaster, you reckon? And he's dropping F-bombs.
Wow.
I've
This
tried
is
to be
this is a
good.
this is a fucking G-rated show.
Wow. All right. Toddy has a question for you.
Are you familiar with the game? Well, it doesn't matter. Don't worry. All right, I got a question for you, Cooper.
Yeah?
What Premier League team has the lowest points total in a season, and how many points is it
The lowest points total ever.
in a season?
Jesus Christ.
Don't let me down.
Jesus. Fuck. I'm trying to think of the relegation candidates they've had. I was thinking, fuck, Sheffield or Huddersfield or Derby.
You can only pick one.
He's just named every team in the football league.
I'll let you have the team, but it's a bonus point for the points.
All right.
Yes.
Fuck. All right. I'll go Derby.
He's got it.
Derby.
Derby.
Like that.
We want to have a stab at how many points?
12.
No, you're wrong. 11.
Oh, no.
07-08 season, Derby County. What a fucking disgrace.
All right. Am I allowed to hang up on him?
Yeah,
now?
get rid of him.
Excellent.
He's gone.
See you, man.
See you, mate.
Yeah.
All right, so you can have a point there. I'll give you a point.
Yeah.
It's
Disappointing.
just a
though.
disappointing point, though.
I would have said Huddersfield,
Would you?
but I would have said
I
11.
thought that was
I would
like
have said 11.
I thought that was like a known fact.
Oh, well.
Well, that's the game.
Onwards and upwards.
Question number 2.
Here we go.
Who holds the record for the most clubs managed in the Premier League? Would you know this if I asked you?
Nah, I don't know things.
No, that's all right.
Nah.
He's about to pick up another club.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see if this person knows it.
Who are you thinking about? Who are you thinking about calling?
I'm thinking I'll call I'm gonna call Nick Andrew.
Nick Andrew.
Yeah.
Yes.
Otherwise known as Toon back in the day. This is a Newcastle fan.
That was just his name.
Little known fact. Yeah.
Toon.
Yeah. Shall I buzz him?
Yeah, and
Let's
say
go.
g'day Toon.
Okay. Toon. How you going, mate? Listen, I hope you've got a minute. You're on Phone Book Millionaire. Toddy has a question for you, and I've picked you because I reckon you know this.
You probably won't, but let's go.
Who holds the record for the most clubs managed in the Premier League?
How long do I? Oh, is it Sam Allardyce?
He's got it.
He's got it.
Bang.
Yes, what a legend. I knew it. I knew he'd get it.
For a bonus point, could you name them all?
Absolutely not.
That's all right.
Oh, not even an
I
effort.
can name one.
Go on, name one.
The Geordies.
Oh, Toon.
Yeah, there we go. He loves it.
Bolton. I don't know.
All right, thanks, mate. Well done.
All right, mate.
See ya.
Could you have a crack at naming them all?
Nah, I could name a bunch, but not all.
That's
No
all right.
way.
All right, question number 3.
Yep.
Name the oldest and youngest player to appear for Adelaide United.
Oldest and youngest.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna call Sean Brennan.
Yep. Nice.
Is he a listener? He's surely a listener. He loves
He's
it.
a listener.
The Crom Man.
Do you reckon you'd be able to answer this?
Nah, no way. I'm junk at this stuff. All right? I don't know trivia.
Oh, well, you're in the box seat. You can just call other people.
This is why I got a third person on my pod, so I can just
So I can say, Cooper.
we're talking about
Cooper,
this now.
I'll say something and Cooper can back it up with
exactly.
stats.
All right, I'm gonna call him.
You're the real vibe-based operator.
Ahoy.
Hello, Mr. Brennan. You're on Phone Book Millionaire. Do you have a minute?
Sure do, mate.
Excellent. Todd's got a question for you, and I've chosen you.
Oh, dear. Yeah, this could be bad.
Name the youngest and oldest players to appear for Adelaide United.
Okay. Oldest would be Romario.
Yes.
Youngest. I've got a feeling it's still T-Boy. Lock it in.
He's got it. Bang,
Oh,
2 for
love
2.
that. Yes.
Bang.
Great choice. Thanks, mate. Go Crom, I guess. Yeah. Well done.
Boys, we may see you tomorrow.
See you. Get out
See
of
ya.
here.
Just answer.
So was
the
that
question,
3
mate.
out of 3?
Yeah.
I don't think that's ever happened on here.
Was it? Oh, we didn't get the points for, I suppose, bonus points. We got 3 out of 3.
It was a strong 2 and a disappointing 1.
Yeah, disappointing one from Cooper as well. I thought
The stat man.
yeah.
That's right. All right.
I'm pretty happy.
You're pretty happy.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the better efforts that's ever been on this show. All right. The fun's over. Fun's over.
Oh, we're serious now. It's done.
The fun's over. There's only a few weeks left of the Premier League. Few weeks left of the A-League, rolling into finals. Just want to do a quick little preview. So
Okay.
we'll get stuck into the Premier League first.
Yep.
Have City wrapped it up?
I would say they've pretty much wrapped it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Arsenal drop more points still.
Yep.
They've still got some tough games coming up. And City,
I can tell you the run.
I've got the run as well.
Oh, you got the run.
I'm organised, mate. You told me I was
Very
coming
good.
on and I got
Oh, man,
organised.
I'm just surprised. I'm
Yeah.
just surprised.
Oh, you go. Go for
All
it.
right. Leeds at home, Everton away, Chelsea at home, Brighton away, Brentford away. It's
Yep.
not the easiest run for City.
No, but they also have those Champions League games against Real Madrid in between.
So they're just not going to give a fuck sometimes. Maybe in the league they might drop one.
I don't.
You don't think
You
so?
know, they've got
Whereas
enough players.
Arsenal's draw is Newcastle away, Brighton at home, Forest away, Wolves at home.
Yeah, and the way they're going, they'd be lucky to get 6 points from Newcastle and Brighton. So,
I don't know. City have Everton away.
oh, the big boys.
Yeah. Goodison.
Goodison away. What a tough trip.
You don't have to take the piss out of me. I'm an Everton fan. I'm not sure if I've mentioned that. Why
you
would I
mentioned that on
mention
your
it?
pod?
No, why would I tell anyone that? You've just fucking outed me.
Yeah. All right. Well, can I buzz you up
What?
instead then? I'll buzz you up. You're actually leading the Night Shift Football Fantasy League.
Oh, thank you.
You know,
I
you're
was
actually
waiting for
doing
you to bring
better
it
than
up.
Everton.
Oh.
You are. We have a Night Shift Football Fantasy League.
I'm not getting
We'll
relegated.
do it
from
again next year if anyone wants to get on it. But
Now, I've heard
You're winning it.
there's a big trophy, allegedly.
allegedly,
How's it looking?
you just, it'll
It'll
well,
be
yeah,
there.
if you win, you'll find out.
I did slip up on the fantasy this week. I had a bit of a rough week.
Did you?
The gap got closed.
Ooh.
Can't remember to who.
Well, I declared you home last week on the
You
pod.
did it like
so-
6 weeks ago. Like,
Did I?
You said, "Oh, you're home. I'll get the trophy."
Yeah, no, I
ready."
love it. Yeah, easy.
Did Arsenal choke, or are they happy with the season? Because they went into the season with top four. You would have said top four, but then you get to a big lead into the season.
Yep.
How do you balance that?
You certainly do. You certainly would have to reassess your goals.
Yeah.
The difficulty is once you've blown that secondary goal. So you aim for top four, you're having a really good season. All of a sudden you're like, oh, we can win the league. Then you have to reassess again. It's hard to come back down and be okay with top four.
Yeah.
But given they haven't played Champions League for like a decade,
Yeah.
Arsenal fans would be pretty happy when all is said and done and the dust settles a bit.
Yeah. And then build on to bigger and better things next year.
Well,
Because I did hear a stat on this football podcast that they are the youngest squad
they are.
in the Premier League.
Yeah.
And so it's got to be half impressive, doesn't it?
It is impressive. I think what they've done is still impressive and everyone
Yeah.
should be impressed by them.
But they bottled it.
They did bottle it.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
Is Haaland a future GOAT? Will he be GOAT status?
Future already GOAT.
Well, I heard on your podcast that Haaland makes City a worse team.
Well, you can take that up with Cooper. He didn't know how many points the worst relegation team in history got. So why would he
And
know
who
about,
doesn't? Yeah.
What would he know about Haaland? You know?
Will he be in the Messi and Ronaldo conversation in 20 years' time? Or
I don't see if he keeps going this way. Injuries will be the worry. He's had injuries before that have kept him out for long periods.
Yep.
Stat:
yes.
he is the first player from an English club to get 50 goals in all competitions in a season since 1931.
Which was who?
I couldn't tell you. Jonathan Robben.
Robbo. He fucking could hit
Robben,
He
I
could
don't
hit
know.
a ball.
Yeah, something Worthington. I don't know.
That's okay. I want to know a bit more about my club, Everton. Are they going down?
I had to think about this on the way over here,
And
I didn't want to be mean and say yes, but I'm gonna have to.
yeah. So they've never been relegated in
No,
ever.
nah,
100 and something years.
yeah.
I'll read you out Everton's run home to the
Here we
end.
go.
And you just got to say win, draw, or loss.
Okay.
And then I'll add the points up and we'll see if they're going to get relegated or not. Brighton away.
Loss.
City at home.
Loss.
Wolves away.
Draw.
Bournemouth at home.
Draw.
So we've got 2 points left in us.
Yeah.
I think we sit on 28. You know what they say? 30 keeps you up.
Yeah. The problem
They've
is
never-
there's
no one's
already
ever
2
said that.
teams on 30.
Yeah.
Is it there already? That are
don't
right
know.
above
It
you?
might not
I don't
even be
know. It's a
28.
mess. It's a mess right now.
As long as if we go down, I just want to bring Leeds with us.
You want to take Leeds down?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
then me and Tom can have a bit of a derby down there.
Yeah. You can both get KO subscriptions next year and cancel your Optus.
Speaking of KO, thank you for Western Bulldogs for sending us free KO for the year.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
We had that video that went.
Is that what the scarf said?
Yeah,
For? It's not
Western.
Centrals.
No, it could be. It's up for interpretation. It's whatever you want. Now we had that video go viral. It pumped up their membership numbers,
Yeah, nice.
and then all we got was that lousy KO.
Nice. Oh, well,
That's
there you
okay.
go. You can watch boring F1 races now. I know how much you love Max.
Moving on. Max for fucking Staffen, man.
I know.
Oh, all right. So City at home, Arsenal choked, Everton going down, and we're bringing
Yep.
Leeds with us. And Haaland not too bad.
Yep.
Move on to A-League.
Let's go.
Finals this week.
Oh, dear.
Finals tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Our boys, who I might have disowned. I might have been a bit harsh on them last week. I might have disowned them. I might have said I hate them all. I never want to see them again. I booed them from end to end. How are they looking?
Well, I predicted a draw this week and we win in extra time.
So they got Wellington Phoenix in an elimination final,
Yeah.
3rd versus 6th. Winner will play someone that has a week off. Worry about that next week.
Central Coast, I think. Again.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you reckon we're going to draw, win in extra time?
I do.
Then we come up against the Mariners in the semis,
Yeah.
who we've lost to 4-1 and 5-0
Yeah.
or 4-0.
Something like yeah.
How are we going to turn it around, or is it going to be 6-0?
I don't think it'll be 6, but I think we'll lose again.
Yeah.
I think they've just got a mental edge over us now. I'll just be happy to get through Wellington this week.
Have you
I
ever
think.
seen that meme that always gets around? It's like the drawing of the horse, and the front of the horse is like the most like beautiful picture, and then the
Right.
back of it
Oh,
is
yeah,
like
yeah.
drawn by a kid,
Like the little-
and it's like
Yeah.
whatever team.
They got the line down the middle.
That's us.
Yeah.
Back four's
That
not
is
great.
us.
Back
It's-
four's not great.
Brilliant at the front. Craig Goodwin's brilliant at the front. Can't defend.
We do love Craig Goodwin. He's one of the best players in the world.
Mm.
I'd have him Ballon d'Or.
World Cup Craig.
World Cup Craig.
That's
Scored
him.
against France.
Yeah.
Not too many people did.
No. He did.
Exactly. On the Saturday night, there's a Sydney derby, first ever Sydney derby in the finals.
Wild.
Who do you like there?
I like West Sydney.
You like them?
I think they win. Yeah, they're a better team.
They've been pretty shit for a long time, and then Sydney were
Yeah.
good for a long time. Now the shoe's on the other foot.
Yeah.
Kind of good to see. I don't like Sydney.
It is. No, I hate Sydney, man. Sydney have scraped into.
I think we've had this conversation before. We almost hate them just as much, if not more, than Melbourne.
I hate them more than Melbourne Victory
Ooh.
from the OG days.
Because wasn't that a bigger rivalry like season one?
Season 1
Was
yeah.
up there? Because
Maybe.
they were the top teams.
But
Sydney,
also
Adelaide.
that they won the league and they won the grand final.
Yeah.
They cheated the salary cap that year and
they didn't get
pretty
it
much
taken
didn't
off
get
them.
any punishment.
Cunts.
Whereas
Cunts.
the other year Perth did it and got kicked out the league basically. So
So we like West Sydney. We don't like us. Who do you reckon's? Who else are we looking for? Who do you reckon's going to push on and win the whole thing?
City wins the whole thing, don't they?
City.
Do you have a
J-Mac.
counter argument?
I
You
thi-
follow it as well.
I
but
think Western Sydney might be a good crack, but they're going to come up against each other in the semis.
yeah.
So I reckon, or if we go through, if we beat Wellington,
Yeah.
I reckon that could be the grand final in the semi. Who wins that wins.
Yeah.
But we can get them on their day.
Get them on their
Get
day.
'em on.
Nah.
Nil all boys down at
City.
6-0.
0-0 again, boys. 0-0. Let's start again.
But there's a cloud hovering over this final series. Boycotting. Where do you stand? Obviously, there's a big push to boycott the grand final
Yep.
after the ridiculous decision to sell it to
Yep.
Sydney for 3 years. Will you, if Adelaide made the grand final, which we tipping they won't, would you go?
Nope. And anyone who does is a scab.
Now, I'll play devil's advocate.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah.
Is there hypocrisy of going to the semi-final but not the grand final?
No.
No?
I mean, people out there will argue it was, but those people are the ones that probably can't go because they've got to stay home and look after kids anyway. And that's why
The same people that haven't been coming for 2.5
it
years.
fits their agenda, I think, better. But, finals has always been, like the grand final has been home games. That hasn't changed. Finals
So
are still
the
home
argument
games.
could be made that we'd still be hosting this game anyway. We made
Yeah,
it,
absolutely.
if you go to games are based on merit.
People argue that APL still get the money.
Yeah, the clubs don't get the money,
No.
but
But it's more about the spectacle of the grand final being an absolute dud with nobody there.
yeah, but the
anything.
finals that APL gets the money.
Yeah.
But who's the APL? The clubs.
Yeah.
But we voted against it,
We did.
apparently.
Yeah.
Dodgy cunts.
Are you allowed to drop C-bombs on here? Wow.
Yeah.
What a
Mate,
pod.
we're fucking...
What a pod.
As long as we just tick the explicit tag,
Oh, it's all good.
we can do whatever
Yeah.
we want.
Love that. Yeah. Free reign.
Bitch.
Bastard.
This is the type of shit we roll around here. I got this plant here.
Yeah, it's attacking your notebook.
I have to water it every few days. Well, that's a lie. My girlfriend Gabby waters it. And sometimes the leaves
real
curl
plant.
over. Sometimes the leaves curl over, and it looks like it's about to die. But you can literally water it, and it'll come back within hours.
Yeah, right. A real plant indoors. I like it.
Need to
job.
give it a name. Who should we name it after?
I don't know. Have you got one in mind?
Nah.
Ah,
Moving on.
moving on.
That's right. So a little bit of preview stuff there. You
Yeah.
happy with that? City win it all. Don't
Yeah.
go to the grand final.
Yep.
Adelaide
cetera.
kind of might win this week, but we'll lose next week.
Yeah.
One I wanted to end on, just a nice little game to finish this off. Can't be too serious around here
Okay.
because you're having your double jack, some of my beer.
Yeah.
No one wants to hear us be serious.
No.
So I've got a game. Guess the career path.
Oh, yeah.
So I see a few of these like doing well on the TikTok.
Mm.
So I thought, geez, I'm going to flog this segment. That's how it works around here. We just steal segments.
Absolutely.
So I'm just going to
Rename it a
tell
bit.
you some clubs. You're going to guess. I'm going to tell you some clubs. And you're going to guess the player.
Okay. Is this like soccer?
Yeah,
like
soccer.
football
Yeah,
players?
yeah.
All right.
So
Let's do it.
this player's career: Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea. Current player. I thought I'd give you a bit of a lower one to start.
Oh my God. I'm done, eh?
You shouldn't have sculled that double jacks,
Nah,
brother.
my
Started at Liverpool,
started at Liverpool,
went to Chelsea.
went to Chelsea,
No, went to
went
City.
to Man City,
Then-
is now at Chelsea.
Now at Chelsea.
Oh, it's one of those ones when you say it, I'm going to be filthy with myself. My brain's not working.
Absolutely. You're not going to like the next few ones.
Well, you just never know. If I had time, I'm trying to.
Yeah, if you had
I
time, you could
I'd think
Google
of
it and all that sort of stuff.
yeah.
It's Raheem Sterling.
Raheem Sterling. Duh, yeah,
Kicking yourself.
Forgotten about that guy, isn't he? A little bit.
Well, that's fair because he does suck. And it'd be very easy to
He stinks.
forget
And he
about.
plays for one of the worst clubs getting around too.
That's right. You went 3-on-3 on the last game, so maybe this one we can peg you back down to
Yeah,
a bit.
take me down a notch.
All right. Aston Villa,
Yep.
Man City, Everton, West Brom.
Oh, I'm getting rinsed here. Say them again.
Aston Villa,
Yep.
Man City,
Yep.
Everton, West Brom.
Is this a current player?
No, he's retired, but he had
He's
a
retired.
lot of appearances. He'd be up there.
Okay. Midfielder. Jeez.
Man City was at Man City for a while.
Like a centre midfielder.
Yeah. I'll give you any more clues. I'll just give you his name.
Just give me the name.
It's Gareth Barry.
Gareth Barry. Oh, that guy's got bulk appearances at West Brom. Really?
Is it?
I didn't know he played for West Brom.
Oh, okay.
You know.
I think he's got the most.
Yeah, he does.
Ever.
He has bulk.
That's why I thought you
Bulk
might have got it.
appearances.
That's all right.
Okay.
All right. Now this one, I reckon you'll get this one. You'll get this
I
one.
bloody hope so after this. We might have to cut this and whole thing and
Parramatta Power,
what? Marconi Stallions.
Sydney United, Newcastle Jets, Brisbane Roar, Wellington Phoenix, Sydney FC, Central Coast Mariners, West Sydney Wanderers, and Perth Glory. Most of his time at Perth Glory.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 professional clubs in Australia.
Current.
Wrapping up. Finally.
That's a sign. Wrapping up is a sign, I tell you. How am I meant to sell my football pod now with I can't answer these questions? This whole thing's been a setup.
Who's a bit of a meme for just being at every club?
Bit of a meme. Oh, there's fucking heaps, man. Go on.
Been at Perth Glory the last few years. That's where most of his appearances
It's not
are.
Clisby,
Keeper.
the keeper.
Yeah.
Oh, Reddy.
Yeah.
Liam Reddy. Wow. Can you say the clubs again?
Parramatta Power,
Yep.
Sydney United.
Yeah.
You probably won't even remember him at half of these clubs.
Yeah.
Newcastle Jets,
Yeah.
Brisbane Roar, Wellington Phoenix,
Okay. Yeah. so
Sydney FC, Central Coast, West Sydney, Perth Glory.
I pick up from Brisbane Roar,
Okay.
but wasn't aware of his New South Wales Premier League career at the mighty Parramatta Power. Parramatta Pair.
Well, it's only going to get worse from here.
Oh, you got more?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's see if we can jag one. I'm getting absolutely rinsed.
I got 3 more. Do you just want one more?
We'll see how we go.
I think you'll like this one.
Go.
Domzale,
All right. Yep. Nah, I know their whole history, so this is fine. Let's go.
Will.
Yeah.
Maybe Vil. I don't know, Will.
Oh, all right.
St. Gallen. Zurich. And finally, Adelaide United. We've spoke about this guy a lot. He comes up in conversation a lot.
Does he?
Yeah. Domzale.
Yeah.
Will.
Willem.
You might not know him from St. Gallen,
Yeah.
Zurich, and Adelaide, where he did some of his finest work at Adelaide.
He did.
This dude comes up in conversation a lot.
Jeez. He must stink then.
Oh, yeah.
It must be that.
4 appearances,
Oh my God.
1 goal.
For Adelaide.
Yeah. You'll kick yourself because we talk about him all the time.
We talk about him all the time.
Yeah. Striker.
I was thinking Slory, but he played for bigger clubs.
A bit later.
Played for PSV. Later.
Dog shit striker.
Oh, fuck. Where do I start? Dog shit Adelaide United strikers. Go on. Who is it?
I'll give you a hint. Started his career at Domzale.
Oh, Domzale. Oh,
You're going to kick yourself.
yeah.
Cengiz Chavisevic.
Do we talk about this guy a lot?
Yeah.
When?
we talk about dog shit Adelaide strikers.
Chevusevic.
Chavisevic, Geordie
Yeah.
Thomason.
Oh,
I think that's a great spot to
it's
leave
a long
it.
list.
I think that's a great spot to leave it.
Nah, it is, I think. I wasn't getting any of them.
I'm crying. I'm in tears.
Donzale should have given it away, though.
I
don't know
would have
how
thought
didn't.
if I heard Domzale, I think Cengiz
That's
Chavisevic.
the first thing I think of is What's his name?
Cengiz. Like,
Cengiz
Chavisevic.
Chavisevic. I just think, your career. Take us through that first Domzale spell.
Your first appearance.
Yeah.
You walk out onto the hallowed turf.
Hallowed turf. The
Cengiz.
iconic Domzale.
Cengiz,
Yeah.
take us through it.
Take us through it. Wow.
And is there a better spot to leave it for tonight on that?
There's not, I think. That's brilliant.
Is there anything you wanted to say before we got out of here?
Nah, I'm good. I've loved it. I enjoy this. I'm sweating a little because I was laughing then, and the bright lights.
I was in tears, man.
Of the, this big studio that we're
Hollywood
sitting
production,
in. And,
camera 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it's I don't know where to. I'm trying to just look at you, but yeah.
And there's a little what's the word? Present. I reckon I might drop this one tomorrow. It's on Friday instead of Monday.
A Friday special.
Friday special.
Oh, so you got a bit of late night work to do.
Not really.
Oh, it's easy, is it?
All right, let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Thanks for coming on.
No worries. Thanks for having me.
Have you back soon.
Enjoy.
See ya.
See you later.